Minor League Baseball is live and on the air on the show. Tonight, Game 2 of this 3-game weekend series between the Altoona Curve and the Bowie Bay Sox. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Evan Ramos, a right-hander from the Keystone State, gets the ball as the starter in this one. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, man, we're getting a look at a guy that's really been struggling lately. In his last 3 starts, he has a whip of over 1.50. Lots of base runners, lots of hits, and lots of walks, and that doesn't add up to very good performances. So he's going to look to turn things around in this one here today.
At the plate, Ollie Cruz, and we are set for baseball here this evening. First pitch coming. Here it is. And the first pitch of the ball game here is taken for a called strike 1. Fellas are home 9 as they begin play here this evening. They've had it going the last 10 games. They're 7-3 over that stretch, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty. Dan, this team is playing well. They're getting closer in the division race. I guess my question to you, I want to ask you, did you find that you started to really pitch better as the summer months started to get hotter?
No doubt about it. Not only does his team start feeling better, but I think you get a good vibe.
Hit high and deep to straightaway right field. Rodriguez racing back. That one is gone. What a way to lead off a ball game. So it's a solo home run here leading off the ball game. 3rd home run for him on the year. As they get on the board first, it's 1-0.
Well, this has started off certainly quick. First batter of the game goes deep. Dare I say, ambush tactics?
In now, Ron Sandoval, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. 268 the average for him coming in. 7 homers, and he's driven in 24. Almost a worm burner as he misses on a low fastball. Ball 1. Hit to first, and he'll step on first himself for the out. And with that, here's a look at the visitors' starting lineup. Mark, what needs to happen for them to get out of this rut?
Matty, this lineup is built on one thing. Their best tool is the fact that they have amazing speed up and down the lineup. I don't even think the third base coach gives a steal sign. I think a lot of these guys have the green light. So be on the lookout for that today.
Digging in, Junior Alvarez. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Hit on the ground to third. And that's the second out. Now at the plate, Gil Hernandez, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First pitch on its way. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
Ooh, I'm shocked he took that pitch right there. That ain't plus 90s right there. That's mid to low 90s fastball in the honey hole. I'm surprised he didn't pull the trigger on that one.
The windup and the 0-1. Lays off the sinker here, a ball and a strike. Swing and a ball pulled hard down the line in left. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
He just scorched that ball off the wall, and now the question will be, should he have continued on or not? He thought about pushing it, I'm sure, but decided to play it safe. It would have been close, but I think this time he's probably right in staying at first.
Take a look at ball 1. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. The 1-0. Ground ball right side. Fielded cleanly, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. But they're off to a good start as they pick up a run on this solo shot. On to the bottom of the first. Altuna's out in front, 1-0. Ruben Ullman will be on the bump for game 2 of the series. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, Matt, we're getting a look at a guy that's really dependable. Last 3 starts, ERA just under 3.00, and that's some pretty good pitching. Minimizes the amount of walks, keeps his hits down, and if he can do more of the same of that, he should have some pretty good fortune in this one here today.
So digging in now, Alfonso Murillo. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. And guys, you take a look at our visitors here with the early lead tonight as we play the bottom of the first. It was another loss for them last time out, and that makes them 2-8 over their last 10 games.
Yeah, guys, dropping yesterday was a heartbreaker without question. But you know what? You find a way. You show up to the yard today, you get out of the cab, and you watch countless hours of video, and you try and formulate a game plan to get this back to 500. 1-1 to start the road trip, and you're moving in the right direction.
The 1-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. And with that, here's a glance at the starting lineup for the home squad. What's the key for a home victory tonight, Dero?
Matty, this lineup is built on one thing, and that's moving the ball over the fence. This is a station-to-station team. Not a lot of speed in this lineup, but they don't need much speed when they're moving traffic to both gaps.
Into the box, Newton Rodriguez. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. First offering on its way. Changeup in for a strike. Oh, and here's a fastball right down the middle of the plate that swung on and hit out to deep left field, and this one's not coming back. This is a long home run. So a solo shot down the line in left, 8th home run on the season for him, and this ball game is tied at 1.
Well, his offense spotted him a run in the top of the inning, and he just gave it right back. That's what happens when you plant one in a hitter's wheelhouse. Sent out of here in a hurry.
Settling in now, Jose Medina, and he's looking to turn things around. Ice cold at the plate in recent action.
Foul balls in a row. He is calibrating that heater and the off speed. Let's see if he can catch something on the barrel.
Hit out towards second. A dive, but he can't get a glove on it. It's through for a base hit.
Dan, I'll tell you, it doesn't matter what it looks like right there. That lawn dart felt so good.
Oh, Dero, this guy's been due. He really needed that one.
Ready now, Louis Grauman. And as you can see, he's had some troubles here in his own ballpark. That's something he'll look to improve upon in this one. Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1.
Just reached back and threw a high fastball right by him. He didn't stand a chance.
One and one. Here it is. Now a chopper to second. This will be a tough turn. The tag gets one. On to first, but good hustle as he's able to avoid the double play here. Now at the plate, Luis Oliveros, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
One of the things this guy would like to do from the left side is swing it a little bit better against right-handed pitching. This guy has decent numbers, but not great numbers against right-handed pitchers.
And he just manages to get his hand in. First pitch on its way. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Sandoval moves over. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. but a run scores in the inning, and that'll have to be good enough as this solo home run knots things up. We'll head to the top of the second, all even now at 1-1. Now in the box, George Greenberg. A couple of hits for him in 4 trips to the plate last night. Hard ground ball to third. O'Leary right there. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second.
Okay, here's the defense for the home team. And guys, when I've been looking at the numbers on this starting pitcher, what really jumps out on me is the fact that he doesn't strike a ton of guys out, which means he's got to execute. He's got to use those 17 inches in, out, up, and down. He's going to have his defense behind him, and they better be on their toes because a lot of balls are going to be put in play in this one.
Digging in now, Felipe Santana, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Here comes the first pitch. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. But facing right-handed pitching so far this season, Santana brings a batting average just a little over the .250 mark. O'Leary at second with 2 down. Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. On the 8th pitch of the at-bat is the one that finally does it as he wears him down, and the inning is over. Ready for another chance? Ollie Cruz. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here.
The last at-bat, Matty D, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
Now batting, right fielder, Ron Sandoval.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Ron Sandoval. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch on its way. A fastball that finds the outside corner. Now a swing and a miss here as he's down on strikes. So it's 2 up, 2 down to begin the third.
Well, he's really locked in at this point in the game on the bump. So far this inning, 4 pitches and 2 outs.
Now a swing here on the fastball as this is squirted up the first baseline. And that's a base hit. 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances. Not in time, and he's in there with a double. Finally, a little something for them to get excited about.
Yeah, a rally can begin with the single swing of the bat, and this might be their chance right here. They've struggled to produce a lot of runs, but there he is at second base. A shot to the outfield scores him. Then who knows what kind of roll they could get on. Got to take it one good at-bat at a time.
Standing in now, Zue Lin. And that's taken in straightaway right. Will he try from second? And he'll make it up to third safely here with 1 away. Now batting, Felipe Santana, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1.
With the infield back and a runner at third, he's definitely pitching for a strikeout or maybe something like a harmless pop-up.
The 1-1. Liner toward right center. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out hit. And they've come back to tie it up as it's now a 2-2 ball game.
Hey guys, I like the execution by the batter there. He got a hanger in the middle of the plate. He could have come unglued, but he didn't. He stayed focused and drove a line drive base hit.
Now the 2-0. 3-0 now.
He's had command of his pitches all day, hasn't walked a soul, but we find ourselves in a 3-ball count here. Want to see how aggressive he gets in the zone.
And he lays off here. A nice job. It's ball 4. First and second now with 1 away.
As the pitching coach heads out to the mound, I think this is probably just a case of giving your guy a chance to catch his breath, pump him up a little bit, let him know that he's got it under control.
Digging in once again, Newton Rodriguez. He flew out in his last at-bat. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone.
Big strikeout for the second out there, but he's not out of it yet. We'll see if he can feed off that K, wiggle out the jam, and keep this game tied.
At the plate, Jose Medina, and we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
Definitely a big pitch coming up right here. He's going to be pumped if he can work his way out of this inning with the game still tied.
Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Now another 1-2. Soft liner to the right side. That gets down, and the inning will continue. And the second run will score as well.
Hey, even though we're in the middle of this one here, D-Roll, that's a big base hit and 2 RBIs to boot.
Yeah, you never know when it's going to come, Dan, but when you see runners in scoring position, you're up to the plate, your eyes light up, and you have to come through for the team. Great at bat right there.
The next 1-2 pitch. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. So 3 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a man left. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. The Bay Sox lead this thing 4-2. Ready once again, Ollie Cruz comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
Now some action out in the bullpen as a lefty and a right-hander begin throwing. Got him to go after that one, and he's in a quick hold. 0-2.
Great off-speed pitch right there. He was definitely sitting fastball, wanted to turn and burn. Everything went flying. This pitcher might be on the attack with that pitch all game long.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And the changeup is way low that time.
I love a well-executed changeup, especially one down in the zone. The only problem throwing it in that situation, you leave that belt high or miss your spot just a hair, and you could have some problems.
And there's a sinker that he just spits on as it misses low. The 2-2 one more time. Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3.
And in a 2-run game right here, you really don't want to walk the leadoff guy to start an inning. You've got to keep that tying run in the on-deck circle as long as you can.
The 3-2 pitch. And he fouls this one off. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Medina is there for it. Makes the play, 1 away. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. A fastball down near the shoe tops. And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1. 2 out with the man at first. High pop up. O'Leary is there. And that retires the side. Bruce McCardell enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
27, Bruce McCardell.
Striding in once again, Luis Oliveros. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point.
Oliveros.
First delivery to him on the way. A ball and no strikes. Inside, and he falls behind the hitter now, 2-0.
I'm seeing him just a little too amped up out there right now. That's common with hard throwers like him. Running a blazing fastball up there is great, but if you can't harness it, what good does it do you?
Oh, and this just jumps off the bat here as this is to deep straightaway right field, and you can pretty much forget about this one. That is a long home run. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Home run number 5 on the year, and just like that, it's now a 5-2 ball game.
That's why you can't fall behind 2-0 to a power hitter like him. He's a dead red fastball hitter, and he knew the pitcher had to serve one up. A perfect storm or perfect nightmare, depending on which dugout you're in.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Ollie Cruz.
Center fielder, Ollie Cruz.
Here's the first pitch to him. On a rope to the second baseman. But the runner is back in time to avoid the double play. And certainly worth the second look here as we've got our camera locked in on him from the beginning of the play, and you can see him stretch out as far as he can to pull this one in. Nice play. Standing in, Jason Lintner. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Jason Lintner.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, D-Row, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage.
Yeah, you know, D-Row, one of the things about pitching is you want to have location, and it was obvious in this one today that the pitchers weren't on point, and what happens when that happens? Hitters make you pay, and the long ball was a big part of this one here.
Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Yeah.
Welcome into this presentation of minor league baseball from the AA Texas League. Tonight it's the first of 4 between the San Antonio Missions and the Corpus Christi Hooks. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. Rob Velasmil gets the call for game 1 of the series. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, this guy's done a real good job on the year keeping the opponent's batting average down. Both righties and lefties coming into this one, hitting under 250 against this guy. He's been good all season long.
Now at the plate, Francisco Montes. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
Third baseman, Francisco Montes.
First pitch of the at-bat. And a cold strike on the game's first pitch as we bring you this one here tonight. Fellas, are home 9 as they begin play here this evening. 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty, they've been playing some quality baseball. The first 4 games of this homestand, they've taken 3 out of the first 4, looking to capitalize and continue to play good ball today.
You know, Dero, this is time to get greedy. When you win 3 of the first 4, boy, if you can win 4 out of the first 5, that sets up a really nice stretch of baseball. They'd love to win this one here today and keep that roll going.
And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1.
After 2 breaking pitches, there's a pretty good chance right now you're probably going to get something right in the middle of the strike zone to swing at. So if you're looking for it, go ahead and turn that baby loose.
Now the 2-1. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Campillo is in pursuit. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out. Time now to give you a look at the batting order for the visiting squad. Dero, give us what you have on this lineup as they start a new series.
Yeah, Matt, we got a nice seat today to see one of the best offenses in the game do what they do best, and that's create havoc. They're one of the top teams in the game as far as slugging percentage, and it's going to be on display today. From line to line, they can beat you, driving balls over the fence, into the fence, gappers, bunch of different ways to beat you.
1 out, nobody on. High in the air out to center field. Campillo moves over. 2 down. Stepping up now, Juan Soto comes in with a 6-game hitting streak to his credit, so he'll look to keep that rolling in this one. Swing and a miss. 1-1. Hit sharply on the ground. Howard fields it cleanly. He'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. So a relatively routine start for the top of the first here. So it's on to the bottom of inning number 1. No score. Kyle Lloyd will be on the mound for the series opener. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, this guy comes into this start, Matt, having lost 2 of his last 3 starts, so you know he wants to get off on the right foot in this one. One of the keys, getting outs early and establishing his off-speed pitch repertoire early on in this one. We'll see if he can do that in this one here today.
Stepping in, Rico Juarez. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Feeling better, but I think you get a good vibe starting to go throughout the clubhouse. You realize that the schedule is starting to wind itself down. Every game is more important. The bigger the game, hopefully the better you play. And this team's been playing some really good baseball lately.
Throw on to first, and one third baseman grounds out to the other. 1 away. A chance now to take a look at how the home team lines up in this one. Mark DeRosa, what's the key to them starting out 1-0 here at home?
At the end of the day, besides wins and losses, this should be the only stat that matters. And that's creating runs for your team, and that's exactly what this team does and this lineup does consistently. They lead the league right now in touching home plate, and more times than not, that's going to lead to a double.
Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Throws him for strike 3, and that retires the side. We've played an inning, still nothing. Stepping into the box, Francisco Montes. He flew out in his last at bat.
Francisco Montes.
Hit on the ground out to short. Connell fields it cleanly. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
Now batting, left fielder, Reggie Smith.
Standing in, Reggie Smith. power curve, if you will. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. The curveball that catches the inside corner.
That's evidence of a pitcher and catcher being totally in sync out there. That tells me they both know that's a good pitch for him right now.
You got him to go down after that one, and it's 2-2.
Boy, he juked him out of his shoes with that changeup. Stood almost no chance of doing anything with it, but it probably looked good coming in.
Now the pitch. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Giles has a beat on it. And that's the second out of the inning.
The batter.
Stepping up to the plate, Juan Soto. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First offering on its way. Looks at a sinker on the outside corner. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now.
Nope.
Misses, ball 2. Third inning, no score to this point. The 2-2 one more time. He's at the knees and called strike 3. Coming to the plate now, Mike Hall, and he really thrives in the batter's box here at home. Something to keep an eye on in this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And that misses inside. 1-0. Coward aboard here at first with nobody out. Hit in the air down the right field line. Soto on the move. He can't make the play as it hops over the wall, and that's a break for the defense as it's going to keep the runner from first from scoring.
Hey, he started the offensive production with a bang right there. That's the first hit of the game, and it's a good one, driving that ball to and over the wall for a ground rule double, and he's basically able to stroll into second base.
Standing in now, Stuart Kapler. He'll swing and lift the ball foul off to the left and out of play. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control. 0-2.
This is where, as a batter, you got to find a way to put something in the outfield, get something elevated. I know you got to battle with 2 strikes and protect, but if anything is belt or above, you got to swing.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way, and this is swung on and missed. 5 quick strikeouts now, and that's your first out of the inning.
Anytime a pitcher locates a fastball on the inside corner, it's going to be a tough pitch to hit. That one was spot on, and he had no answer for it.
1 second at bat now. He grounded out to start the home first. Here comes the 0-1. This is line to left. And that's in there. Base hit. And the second run will score as well.
You know, D-Row, hitting in the leadoff spot, you're not going to get very many opportunities to drive in some runs, but that's a big 2 RBI hit.
Yeah, when you see ducks on the pond, Dan, your eyes light up. I don't care if you're hitting first in the lineup or eighth in the lineup. You grind out in that bat and try and get the
0-1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. The 1-2. Swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
One of the big advantages to pitching ahead in the count if you're a pitcher, because you have to cover both pitches if you're a hitter. You have to cover the off speed and the fastball. And in a 1-2 count, you might be sitting off speed. And what happens? He gets the fastball, and he can't catch up to the express.
Into the box now. Willard Connell. 0-1 the count. The 2-1. This one's flared off to the right side. Aponte ranging into shallow right. He can't get there, so the inning will continue. So now they'll have 2 men in scoring position following the 2-out double.
And this might be the kind of AB that gets him out of that slump. Smart hitting here, just going with the pitch, using the whole field instead of trying to do too much. The results speak for themselves.
For a ball 1-0. 0 for 1 here in the early going. The 1-0 home. 1-1 the count now. Here's the 1-1. Swing and a liner. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield. And the second run will score. It's now a 4-0 game.
Boy, talking about having ducks on the pond right there, D-Row.
I know everybody wants to hit a home run. Those are the ones you remember. But without question, Dan, 2 out, 2 RBI knocks with runners in score. You tell yourself as a hitter he wants to come in right here? I don't think so. I think he's trying to find that outside corner and adjust accordingly.
Sent in the air out to straightaway center. Moving under it, Valdez. And the inning is over. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Francisco Montes. He'll start the inning, and we're back to the top of the order, but they haven't looked too dangerous in this one yet, right, guys?
Well, none of them have any hits yet, so you're right on the money. They've done a great job of holding these guys down so far.
Another opportunity for him here, so we'll see if anything changes. Here's the first pitch to him. And a breaking ball stays outside. Ready with the 2-0 pitch. Chopped weakly to the left. Connell is there. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
Now batting, left fielder, Reggie.
Digging in, Reggie Smith. Ball 2. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. Juan Soto will be next. Three and 1. 4 pitches, all takes.
He's showing a lot of patience here.
And I like that from a guy like him, Matty. He can do a lot of damage on a base pass with his legs, so there's no reason for him to get overly aggressive if he's not getting anything to handle.
Ground ball sent back up the middle. Cowart gloves it on to first, and there were 2 down.
Now batting, right fielder, Juan Soto.
Now to the plate, Juan Soto. He got called out on strikes his last time through. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0.
Listen, I'm not trying to make up an excuse, but this is this guy's 5th inning of work in this game out of the bullpen. Are you kidding me? Nobody goes 5 innings anymore.
And that one just missed outside. And that's into the corner, a foul ball in right. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Hit in the air out to straightaway left. Giles sprinting after it, and that retires the side. Now at the plate, Javier Campillo. No hits in 3 tries so far. He struck out once.
Javier Campillo.
Here comes the first pitch. Couldn't wait back. A swing and a miss.
Hey, that was a nasty pitch right there. It's the depth of a sinker. Sometimes it's a matter of whether or not it's moving east-west, but that one right there had such good downward action. Great pitch.
Behind 0-2 now. Here it comes, 0-2. Low and away with that one. It's 1-2. Whoa, right back at him, and it hit him. No chance to make a play. Let's see if he's okay out there. And he will make it back in there. He's safe at third.
The catcher, number 5, John Anthony.
Digging in to try it again, John Anthony, and their runners at the corners now. From the stretch.
Nope,
and that one stayed too low, apparently.
This game is getting interesting real quick. And the last thing you want to do on the mound is fall behind. Needs to get back in the strike zone right here.
Throw over to the bag, and he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. Runners are at first and third with none out. A high strike there, and it's 1-1. The 1-1. Ground ball left side. To second for one. Back to first, so they get the double play, but the run does come in to score.
Now batting.
It certainly looked like they might have had a big inning cooking there with first and third and no outs, but the double play kind of kills it. They did get the run in, but the batter doesn't get credit for an RBI.
Popped him up. Montes over to his right, and the inning is over. So 1 run on 2 base hits, no errors, and no one left on base. 9th inning coming up. The Hooks lead it 5-0. Digging in, Reggie Smith. And you may notice the usual closer is not in the game here with the save opportunity on the table.
Yeah, he's worked a few days in a row, Matt, so we were told before the game by the skipper he wanted to avoid using him if possible. So that means they will look to close this thing out without him.
No balls and a strike to count. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. A swing and a miss just out in front of that fastball.
Well, obviously somebody was hooting with the Owls last night. This entire roster, they've showed up for the first game of this road trip and are getting absolutely boat raced.
And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
Now batting. Right fielder. Juan
Striding into the
Soto.
box, Juan Soto. The pitch. And he'll look at a first pitch curveball that's in the dirt. It's ball one. And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Home run number 5 on the year. As they get on the scoreboard here, it's 5-1.
Well, when it left its bat, I didn't think it had the height to even clear the fence. Shows you how much I know. That thing was a laser shot that just kept going and going and going. Wow, that was impressive.
1 out, nobody on. The next 3-2. Takes this the other way to right. Paul is right there as he takes it for the second out.
Now batting, designated hitter, Boone Devine.
So striding forward now, Boone Devine. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Called strike over the outside corner. And the changeup is way low that time. And he lays off for a ball. 2-1. 2 out, nobody on. Bouncer down the line. Kepler ranges to his left. And he'll step on first for the out, and the ball game is over.
4 wins in a row for these guys, and I'm sure they're feeling pretty good about themselves. We'll see how long they can keep this up.
Tonight's game comes to an end. 5-1 the final score. The Corpus Christi Hooks led this game from the 3rd inning on and never wavered. Junior Reyes earns the victory out of the bullpen, his 5th. So that'll just about do it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshownation.com.